Hey everyone, back tuning into this video. It's Monday at GazWeatherViz.com, which means only one thing. It's Europe Day. Every Monday at GazWeatherViz, we have a look at weather for the coming week across the continent, and today is our session. Actually, we didn't do it last week because of a bank holiday weekend here in the United Kingdom. But we're doing it today anyway, and we'll do it for the next couple of weeks until the next bank holiday coming up at the end of May. Now, before I get on with the European outlook, just want to mention the advertising base video ads on my pages at GazWeatherViz.com. If you press play on the video ad, you'll be supporting GazWeatherViz.com. Thanks so much to you, Matt. The website we're using with the charts is weathercentral.de. You can find a link to it on my links page. Let's get on with the forecast of the coming week and this situation across the continent today. We've got a trough of low pressure really dominating across many central and northern parts of Europe. Not much high pressure to be seen. Main area of high pressure is out around the Azores, pulled out to the west of Iberia. Really low pressure is quite dominant through the continent today, and quite a cool trough as well. We can see this on the upper air temperatures. Actually, it is quite cool there across many parts of Europe. The heat is really down across central southern parts of Spain and Portugal, stretching through the central Mediterranean and into the east and the southeast of Europe. Got lots of heavy showers and that trough of low pressure today. Showers, longer spells of rain, really stretching from Ireland in the west right out towards the Black Sea. Actually, many parts of Europe having heavy showers or thunderstorms today. It's mainly dry through Spain and Portugal, though, away from the Pyrenees, and it's mainly dry through the Mediterranean. Actually, that's where the best of the weather is, where you would expect it really, through Med, Spain and Portugal. Basically dry, hot and sunny there. The convective potential shows that really from Ireland stretching out across central and northern Europe, we have got convective potential today. Not massive sort of thunderstorms, but certainly rumbles of thunder, flashes of lightning will be seen and heard across many parts of Europe today. No real convective potential down through the Mediterranean away from Greece and Turkey because it's mainly dry down there. Temperatures today are really quite cool across many parts of Europe, just 12 or 13 for Ireland, 12, 13, 14, 15 across British Isles and France, Germany stuck into the low teens as well, and that goes on really through in towards the far east and northeast of Europe, and you can't see it, but it's pretty cool over Scandinavia, around the Baltic as well. The real warmth is up across Russia, perhaps just off the edge of the map, and of course through the Mediterranean is a warmer scene down there. Temperatures into the low to mid-20s, hot. You can just make it out there, hot across central parts of Spain, with temperatures getting up to 30 degrees. That's 86 Fahrenheit. Now, things will improve through the course of the coming week across Europe, because we're going to have high pressure building in off the Atlantic around the middle of the week, pushing this trough further towards the east. So as we go through into the middle of the week, we're going to find the heat beginning to pull back up a little bit across Spain and Portugal, or push back up a little bit, I should say. Also quite hot down in the far southeast. Otherwise, it still is quite a cool scene. Actually cold across central northern parts of Scandinavia, Norway, Sweden, Finland. Getting a bit of a cold plunge around the middle of the week, with showers perhaps turning a bit wintry up there. Now, things are drying out for the middle of the week compared to what we have today. Anyway, there will still be lots of showers, but worst of the showers will be in the east and the southeast of Europe around the end of the week, going down from Poland and Ukraine in towards the former Yugoslavia into the Balkans. Yeah, there's going to be some heavy showers and thunderstorms there, and then going down into the southeast through Romania and down towards Greece. There could be some heavy showers and thunderstorms. Further north and west across central and western parts of Europe, actually the showers will be easing down, but there is still sun there through Holland, in towards Germany. There could be a few showers scattered around, but they'll be lighter, I think, than is the case today. Turning dry across France and dry across Spain and Portugal, also drying out across England and Ireland, but there could be some rain for Scotland. And so these showers up over Scandinavia could be a little bit wintry. Convective potential is going to be more in the east, I think, as we go through towards the middle of the week, not so much in the west, because the pressure is building in. Temperatures starting to lift up as well, that which is high pressure coming in. So France, for instance, up to 20 degrees. England up to 17 degrees, even Germany lifting up a little bit, getting up towards 15 or 16 degrees in the west of Germany. But warm still is through the Med and through Spain and Portugal. Now, as we head on in towards the end of the week, high pressure still ridging in there from the Atlantic in towards western and northwestern parts of Europe. The trough of low pressure is in the east and southeast, so that's where the most unsettled the conditions will be. Things are warming up in the west, not becoming hot, but certainly becoming warmer at the end of the week compared to what we start off with. The real heat, though, is across the far east of Europe and in towards western parts of Russia, and also down across Spain and Portugal. Still really quite hot down there. The showers really confined to the east of Europe as we get through towards the end of the week, and they could be heavy and thundery again. Many parts of Scandinavia, Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, Denmark, going to be mainly dry. I think that high pressure building in. Central, northern, western parts, northwestern parts of Europe will be mainly dry at the end of the week. The heavy showers and thunderstorms will be down in the east and the southeast of Europe. That's where the convective potential is at the end of the week in the east of Europe. And the temperatures show that it's going to be pretty warm in the west, up to around the low 20s, perhaps through the United Kingdom and Ireland, and also down in towards France as well. 21, 22 is about 72 Fahrenheit. Also warming up through Germany. Cooler as we get through towards the east of Europe, but this heat will be pushing eastwards, or the warmth will be pushing eastwards going to next weekend. Still hot look down across Spain and Portugal. That's the place to be really for holidays this week, through there into Spain and Portugal. That's where temperatures are going to be hot. Now things go downhill next weekend. Low pressure comes back into the northwest of Europe, so there we are on sunny and deep area of low pressure, anchor back over Britain and Ireland. At the same time, though, that warmth will be pushing eastwards. The upper air temperature shows that warmth is pushing east in towards eastern parts of Europe next weekend. It's cooling down again in the west. Very hot, though, through central parts of Spain and Portugal. Showers or longer spells of rain, really, in the west of Europe next weekend as that area of low pressure pushes in. So totally unsettled for Ireland, Britain, France, Low Countries, Denmark, western parts of Germany. Outbreaks of heavy rain pushing in, and then sunshine and shower. Mainly dry through Spain and Portugal, mainly dry through the central basin of the Mediterranean, on in towards Italy as well, and turning drier in the east and the southeast as that ridge of high pressure is pushed eastwards by the low coming into the west. The convective potential, well, could have some around British Isles and northern parts of France. That area of low pressure. Real convective potential, though, is up across western parts of Russia. And in terms of the temperatures, warmth is in the east. It's turning cooler again in the west. So what we've got coming up this week is we're starting off unsettled across many parts of Europe today, with showers and longer spells of rain. Going to turn drier and warmer in the west as we go through towards the middle of the week. Central parts going towards the end of the week. Central parts of the continent towards the end of the week. Eastern areas turning unsettled and showery there as we get through to next weekend. Well, that's when it turns unsettled and cool again in the west, whereas the warmth spreads eastward. So a lot going on this week, a lot of changes day to day. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.